Hello YouTube. So I'm back from the mountains now. Got back a couple of days ago. Did a very rapid bit of shopping. Yes, all the supermarkets are out of toilet paper. Can you believe it? And some shelves of other things like butter and everything were finished. But I went again this morning and a lot of things have been well restocked. Toilet paper is still sold out, but I got some kitchen paper. And I figured I've got enough now. I did some calculations and we have enough for a month if we were both sick. So that's it. I'm not going to stock up anymore. I think slowly this hoarding will exhaust itself because it's just a certain percentage of people that buy and then they keep saying they restock it and then they give up, you know. It's a funny psychology what's going on there. But that said, Switzerland is on lockdown now, like most other European countries. So you really see the roads are quieter and slowly there are more and more things you can't do apart from go to the pharmacy or buy food. So the shops are gradually being shut down. I think you can still use hotels in Switzerland, but that might change. Anyway, thank God I'm a pipe smoker. You can just relax and not take anything too seriously, even serious things like this. Just listening to some Baroque music from one of the YouTube channels on my playlist. If you like chill out music or Baroque music, have a look. Just in time for Vivaldi. That's my Sarome Japanese silver lighter. I actually got it for my wife, but she decided she had enough lighters, so I kept it for myself. Got it from a website called Fumé Chic in France, which has a web shop. Very nice stuff. Very chic, as you would expect from France, you know. This is Meerschaum March Madness month. Isn't that beautiful? This was knocked down from like $170 to $120 on a website called Pipoodle, and I will put a link there. And 9mm, and I thought, how come nobody wanted to buy this beautifully engraved pickaxe shaped pipe with this lovely stem? So I went for it. A ship from Turkey, and it arrived today in this exquisite box. Very nice. Beautiful. And I think this is the name of the person who makes it in Turkey. Mr. Haterassi, I think. But forgive my pronunciation, is that not right? Doesn't quite sit perfectly because it's a pickaxe, so this is a pipe that will struggle a bit with some but it sort of works. It sort of works. That's actually a great giveaway, I think. A little sort of cardboard pipe stand. Not bad, eh? But it absolutely looks beautifully made. And because you can smoke anything in these Meerschaum pipes, I'm smoking an Aromatix. And this one is from my good friend Jeff, Aromatix, who I watch very closely because he brings great aromatics, which he tries out for us and gives us his view, and I'm always have the same impressions when I try it as what he described, so very accurate. And this is a Sutliff Coconut Almond, which I got from good old Smoking Pipes. Sutliff 19, blend 19 I think, Coconut Almond, and it's really nice, beautiful. Thank you, Smoking Pipes. You have the best international budget rate economy of anybody, and that's why I buy most of my things from you. And you also have a brilliant choice. So came at just the perfect moisture level, Goldilocks. So I've jarred up the rest and just left enough for a bowl here. And the other one I got was Peter Stokerby Peaches and Cream, which I've also jarred up and just left a bowl or two here. Beautiful. So the other member of the cast today is my homemade little bullet tamper. This is still going strong. I must have about 30 tampers now or something like that. It's, you know, but I can't help it. I like to make them and I like to collect them, you know. I always try and use everything I've collected. I don't just put them... There's no one who stays in the drawer for forever. I really try and work through the cycle and make sure they all get a fair crack of the whip. This is just absolutely beautiful. I think it will colour very quickly. So I've got two Meerschaums now. One is a simpler calabash, beautiful design, but it's not engraved, and this one, which is sort of absolutely classic, I think. And such a good price. Well, in the next days, since we're all told to minimise our travel and stay at home if you can, even if you're healthy, I shall be venticulating my garden, which is basically digging aeration grooves in it with a machine so it can breathe and the grass can rejuvenate, tearing out the moss, which unfortunately I have a lot of, a great deal in this chalk area. You get a lot of that, and then reseeding where it's more or less gone for whole patches and I've had to tear it out. Try and get the lawn in shape and prepare the garden for spring proper. But already, I don't know if you can see it here next to my bird feeder, but things are starting to bud, and the cherry trees. Oh, let's go for a walk with this thing. Sorry, my neighbour has just started some noisy cleaning device. There's my cherry tree. There's the one from the neighbours, and there's the forsythia, which is now in full bloom. Daffodils are out. And the little plum tree is in more or less full bloom. And tomorrow is going to be a lovely sunny day, so the bees can get to work and make us some honey. Talking of which, take some honey because it's good for your immune system. The nice thing is, this is not gloopy or anything like that. This is actually quite decently topped, and you know, it's not overpowering. You still get the tobacco working there in the background. It's very nice. Sweetness is there. It's certainly strong in the nose, coconut and almond. It's always less in the taste, but you pick it up a bit. So thank you, Jeff. And say hello to Miss Kitty. I always get it wrong. Is it Miss Little Kitty or Hello Kitty Piper, right? Hello Kitty Piper. I'm finding a lot of actually interesting subscribers that somehow I'd overlooked. Some are over 1,000 subscribers and quite well known, and some very new, you know, just starting out, or just opening their channel. So I will do a sort of shout out video focusing on my new subscribers and thanking them, of course, which I do here also, but also pointing out some of the mysterious ones that somehow I didn't know about. That's good, so good, really good. So I had an idea for doing blends, looking at some blends which are from brick and mortars tobacconists, but ones who have a web shop and export, and you can get. And based on recommendations I've had in YouTube from colleagues in the pipe community, I've over time ordered some of these and jarred them up. I just got a nice 5 tobacco set of 2 ounces from LJ Peretti in Boston, based on John Laughlin, who recommended some of those and said, you know, they're really great English blends, but I took a mix of different ones. I thought I'd make a mini series of the tobaccos I've got, which are not from the big suppliers but more from the artisans, including Mr. Steinman here in Basel. Make a mini series of tobacco reviews of those ones, because they're less likely to have been reviewed by many, and I'm not, you know, there are so many good tobacco reviewers out there. I don't focus on that so far in my videos, but I'll try a little mini series and try and take a little bit more time to look at them, like good Bradley has taught us, you know, with the cut and the you know, tin note and room note and appearance and the mix, and smoke them also over several times and make notes to try and really look at them closely. This is the sign of spring here. My wife bought some herbs, and you always know she's getting ready to plant. She's getting itchy green fingers ready to get out there. So probably in the next days, since we'll have time for it anyway. Definitely coconut. It's getting richer and more and stronger, and almond sort of around it at the end of the flavor wave. I'm so happy with this pipe, you know. I sometimes you think, how big is it? And I deliberately wanted one with a wider bowl. It's about 22 millimeters. And I like this decoration style. I didn't want a head or something like that, you know. And I'm just so pleased that I took the plunge with it, you know. We're going to be great friends together. John Panzer was a bit worried that I bought a Meerschaum without him, you know, advising me, but I did pretty well, John, don't you think? Next time we see each other, we'll take a look. Right, gentlemen and ladies. I will close on this great occasion of my second Meerschaum pipe. Of course, wish everyone good health and take care. But you know, I think we've actually learned a lot in this whole thing, as painful as it will be in the next weeks, how to deal with this threat, because nature will throw it at us again and again. And I think, as I said when I was there in the mountains, we can outsmart it every time. And we will get better and better at having our vaccine banks ready. And it's us against it. So we're all in the same boat, our same human race. We should work with each other, cooperate. It's us against it. And we will prevail. And the sun is coming. It will obliterate the virus. Okay. Take care, everyone, and enjoy the next days. And try to enjoy also some of the quiet that will come now, the slow down, sort of chill out. All right, take care. Bye-bye.